Hello everyone, I am William and welcome back to Minecraft. Oh, try to bucket clutch. Nailed it. But yes, today I am looking to get some progress done on the tree farm. Specifically, clearing out the lava at the bottom of the world. For those who missed the last episode, basically the problem I'm running into is that below a certain Y level, all of the caves that spawn are filled with lava. And according to my resources, and by which I mean the Minecraft wiki, that Y level is minus 54, which is honestly a lot closer to the bottom of the world than I thought it would be. But what we're going to do today is start digging out this area here at y minus 54. That's y minus 55. Well, the plan was to dig out the layer at y minus 54, but clearly I've already dug that out, so we'll go one up to y minus 55. And use that as a starting point to fill in the lava pools with gravel so that I can dig out this area down here at the bottom of the world a lot easier. But before I do that, I'll want to expand this area a bit so that I can get a enchanted book for efficiency, mending, and unbreaking so that it'll just make it a lot easier because that layer is down in the deep slate. And also these guys are still out here. I have no idea how that happened. Oh. This is probably how it happened, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, that'll probably do it. And guys, would you like to come back in? No? Alright. Alright, you guys can use that to come back in if you want. I'm gonna go back up. And what I'll need is some lecterns for more of these guys. Because currently all that I have is Fortune and Silk Touch. And I'll need some more librarians to get some more books. I should also probably clear out my inventory because I've got a lot of random stuff in here. And so for lecterns, I'll need leather for books. So sorry, cows. There's 3. And PETA is officially mad with me. Right, so now I need some sugarcane. And just because I'm not a complete monster, I'm gonna go and... You can all now have children. That sounded weird out of context. Got my leather, I got my sugarcane, it's becoming night, so I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, so... 9 paper. I think it's just this crafting recipe is just that, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna need some wood. What's the recipe for this again? It's oh, I need slabs, that's right. Oh wait, it's a bookshelf, not a book. Oh well, that's much more complicated. And I'll need a lot more leather for that. So I'll need 6 more books. I'm good on slabs. And then I need 4 more planks. So there's those. And sorry, PETA, I am in need of more cow. I'm gonna go with the mushrooms this time. There we go. And bookshelves. And lectern. There we go. 3 lecterns. Alright, now for the slightly painful bit of cycling through different villager trades to try to find efficiency 5, mending, and unbreaking 3 from 3 different villagers. I probably should have brought some carrots or something to trade because I don't actually have emeralds. So this was really good planning on my part. Hi. You really shouldn't be up here. Right. I do need to expand this area slightly to make way for this. Oh yeah. Fun tip for those who don't know. With falling sand and... No, don't leave. You tried to escape. How dare you? No, you are my prisoner forever. Yeah, with falling sand and gravel, if you just place a torch or some other not full block at the bottom, it just breaks the entire stack, which is very helpful for caving and stuff, or mining and stuff. Apparently there was a slime over here on the iron golem. Take care of it. Thank you, big guy. Right. Did not mean to do that. I think for the time being, I'll just try to place these down here because there's a cave on the other side of that wall and I don't really have room to expand. So I'm just going to place these down here for now, and I will move them later. So let's get rid of this wall. So from the looks of it, there are some villagers who don't have beds because they escaped and then the beds were not assigned properly. Or it might just be him. Oh, nope, there's two. But that's too many, so let's go make some beds. There's a zombie on my porch. There's a creeper over there. I'm gonna try to not bother him. I needed some shears for beds. Nom. Hello, sheep. I am in need of some wool. Can you mix these? No, that's unfortunate. Right. Got my beds. Got my bread. Accidentally placed a torch. And let's go back down. Bucket clutch again. Nailed it. Let's place down some beds. And see if we can get the trades we like. These beds are just going to be temporary. 2 beds there. And let's put down 2 over here just for good measure. And I do plan to move these into a proper house just later. Alright. Looks like we've got some commotion over here. You're the Silk Touch guy. You're the Fortune guy. You're unrelated to this. Right, you also have Silk Touch. I can see the problem with without having like designated spots in the trading hall, because they just kind of mingle. Alright, so we got lure and something else that we don't want. I'm gonna spread out the lecterns just so that I can know who's who. This is the really fun part, where we're just breaking and replacing lecterns until we get the books we want. This is gonna take a while. In fact, I think this is gonna take so long. Oh! And just as I say that, we have a mending book. And unfortunately, I forgot that the recipe for a book requires a book. So hang on, I'm gonna go get a book. Right, book acquired. Let's head down and hopefully we can trade some paper for emeralds. All right. I am back. Please tell me the guy with the mending book is still here. That's unrelated. That's someone else. Mending. All right. So I'll need 38 emeralds and a piece of paper. All right, I got a grand total of 6 emeralds from that. And I'll need 38 for the mending book. Hang on, do I have emeralds upstairs and I forgot about them? I probably should have seen this one first. You know, newsflash, if you're gonna trade with villagers, have emeralds. And I know that there's like an exploit to get a bunch of trades for cheap. Actually, they might have patched it, but I don't want to play like that. And I do have 7 emeralds in here. That brings me up to 14. I need double that in order to get the mending book. Fast forward until I get it. So I've just spent probably the last hour and a half or so farming just to get emeralds for the mending book. And I did find out something. Apparently, Fortune only works for potatoes and carrots. As you can see, I've got myself a Fortune 100 pickaxe here, and don't worry, this is a creative world, so we're not cheating on survival. So if I plant a carrot and then it grows with bone meal, and then I mine it with this Fortune 100 pickaxe, I get 58 carrots. Now, this isn't possible in survival mode. It can go up to Fortune 3. I think that gives you around, for every one item you would get, you actually get around 1.5, but it's a bit luck dependent. But this is just to illustrate the point. So with Fortune 100, I got 58 carrots when I would normally get like 3 from a fully grown carrot. But with wheat, if I grow this up, I still only get 1 wheat, but I get 59 wheat seeds right here. So all that to say, for around the past hour and a half, I've just been running back and forth between the carrot and potato farms and just trying to get as much as I can using my fortune pickaxe, which is Fortune 3, so it's not, it's not like instantly get everything like it was in the creative world. But with all that being said, I now have racked up 36 emeralds, and I have myself 26 potatoes and 45 carrots, so I just need to go find someone who trades carrots. And now I have the 38 emeralds I need for the mending book. If I remember that I put the book down somewhere else. Right. Oh, come back here. I now have the 38 emeralds I need for the mending book. And that is done with the mending book, and now I am very tired. For all of you out there who actually would want to do something like this, I would highly recommend just setting up a mob grinder, like finding a spawner and then trading a different kind of villager for like bones or rotten flesh or something, because this was painful. I know it's an old joke in Minecraft of, oh, you just pick the crops right next to them and sell it. And yeah, but you're also paying for the labor, because this was painful and I needed a lot of emeralds. But yeah, so I'm tired right now, so I think I'll save the mining for next time. But until then, this has been Minecraft, and I hope to see you all again real soon.